Que bueno, mi gente. Calix Boxing here. Hit that sub button for nightly boxing videos. I love going on these websites, boxing history websites, and this day in boxing history. And one that came across that I wanted to share was Mike Tyson and Mitch Green's street fight, which is always funny to me. Man, heavyweight boxing just isn't what it used to be. And when Mike Tyson was the king, it was as good as it gets for a boxing fan. And this is one of the events that happened, and the Frank Bruno fight actually got pushed back because of this altercation. Because Mike Tyson actually broke his right hand. I think he had a hairline fracture on his right hand that he suffered on Mitch Green's face, as you can see right there on the screen share. He apparently caught Mitch Green with a straight right or a hook and closed his eye socket, and I think he had like 4 or 5 stitches on his nose there. Apparently, Mitch Green that night, it was 4 a.m. in the morning, which why Mike Tyson shopping at 4 a.m. in the morning, I don't know. But he's shopping at a place called Dapper Dan's in Harlem, and Mitch Green approaches him. He's yelling, he's screaming, he's saying, apparently this was all over Don King owing Mitch Green some money. Mike Tyson and Mitch Green had a fight about 2 years prior in 1986. And I think Mitch Green was actually ranked ahead of Mike Tyson in the fight. And of course, Tyson knocked him out how he's knocking everybody out. But apparently Mitch Green was upset 2 years later that Don King owed Mitch Green some money. Why he's taking this out on Mike Tyson, I don't know. And why you approach Mike Tyson in the streets, once again, I have no idea. Not a good look. But Mitch Green is Mitch Green, and he approaches Mike Tyson in the street, and these two dudes just go. Apparently, he grabs Mike Tyson. There's no video footage of this. All you can go is by the stories you hear in the Dapper Dan's owner. There's a couple of videos on YouTube of the owner doing some interviews and saying the whole story of the fight. But allegedly, Mitch Green grabs Mike Tyson by his shirt. He's yelling at him. He goes for his wallet, saying Don King owes him some money. And that's when Mike Tyson, of course, snaps, catches him, knocks him down, and then starts wailing on him while Mitch Green is on the ground. And according to Dapper Dan's owner, Mitch Green at one point just goes limp, and they wrestle Mike Tyson off of him. And Mitch Green goes to the hospital, gets treated. Mike Tyson goes to the hospital and gets treated because he has a hairline fracture. And Mitch Green, I think, presses charges. So I think Mike Tyson had to go to court for this and whatnot, and eventually got off and got it taken care of. But the Frank Bruno fight got pushed back because of Mike Tyson's hairline fracture. Mike Tyson got some bad publicity, but all good publicity is good publicity, especially when you're the heavyweight champion and Mike Tyson was larger than life. We're talking about 1988. He's the heavyweight king. He's the baddest man on the planet. And it only added to his lore. You know, a lot of people were saying that it would be bad for Mike Tyson, another strike on Mike Tyson's record, but it was only good for, it only added to his lore and his aura. And beating up a guy, another heavyweight fighter in the street, and this is 2 New York guys just going at it in the streets of New York. Just a good look. It was a good look. So this day in boxing history, Mike Tyson knocks out Mitch Green in the street. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Peace.